Hey there, welcome back. So in the last part we completed the sections column part in the editor page. So only thing pending now is the edit preview container. So once if we complete the components associated with this edit preview container and also the overall component of edit preview, we would be done with this application. So now let me create one utils folder. So there I'll try to define the just one constant file. Okay, so I just define utils folder, and then I will create some constants. Okay, constants.js. Okay, in this just I will create one variable called tab. Okay, and give here key value pair. So that is if it's editor, this one, and if it's a preview, it is named as a preview, and if it's a raw, it's named as raw, something like this mapping. Okay, so we have created this utils, and also now let me create for, especially this is for mobile screen part. So I'll create one tabs JS file. Before even that, I want to create one column header component in which I will have the tab component and also the heading component. So this I'll be using mainly for mobile based screen. Okay, so let me define that component. This is again for, I am specifically mentioning, this is for the editor part of our editor page, and also this is mainly for mobile based screen. Okay, so I will define this as column header.js. okay, and here I will define two components here. One is heading, and here we'll pass props as children and also the class name if you want to style this. Okay, and for now we will just return one h3 tag. Okay, so with the class name as some styling border, I'll make this as transparent and white space no wrap, and also padding x direction as 1, and border bottom as 2, and font type as medium. Okay, and text I'll make it as small, and focus outline none. Okay, and the text I will make it as a green color, something like 500, and additional class styling if it's provided for this component. Okay, next I'll just pass whatever the children tags that has to be part of this h3 tag. Okay, so this is the heading component, and one more is the tab one. So again for this as well, we'll pass the children, and he's active, I mean his tab is active, and also custom class name for furthermore styling. Yeah, okay, furthermore styling, and also on click, what should be on click callback function. Okay, and yeah, so here we will return the button here. I mean this template is component of this is this on click. We will just call that on click callback function, and the type is button. Okay, and class name, some styling will do for this button. So border transparent, and white space no wrap, padding x direction 1, border bottom 2, font type again medium, text as small, and focus outline none. Okay, so that is by default the styles. Again for customizing, is it active? So if it's active, we will add some extra stylings for this. So okay, if it's active, I will add a text color to green, and make text color as a green, text green as something like 500. Okay, if it's not active, I'll make text as gray, something like 500, and hover text I will make gray like 700, something like that. Okay, and additionally, if they add custom class stylings, we can include them and pass the children here. Okay, yes, so that was the thing. So now we will export both of them. Const column header, one is heading and another is tab. Okay, and then we'll export this column header. So this was one column header, and one more thing I would define is the tabs part. Okay, so again I will define here tabs.js. okay, and here again I'll name this as tabs, and the things that it would be needing as input params is props is selected tab, set selected callback function. Okay, and focus to section slug. We need focus section slug, and also toggle theme to lighter or darker mode, and also toggle state. Okay, so let's, and I need this t object from use translation, and this is in obviously editor page part. So first let's import use translation part. From next I18 next. Okay, yes, so next the template will directly define the template that it would be for this tabs. Okay, so make this div as flex, and again we'll create one more div inside the above div, and makes this as a flex, and a flex 0, and padding bottom 3, and column header dot tab. Okay, is active selected tab, selected tab is equals to tab dot editor, then this would be active, and a class name we will give as flex1. Okay, and on click we would set selected tab to tab dot editor, that is tab dot editor. Okay, and we would name this part as editor column editor. Okay, yes, so this tab is for that. And the next is if focused section slug is not equals to no edit, that means some section is, we are focusing on some section, so that is when this button we will display. So again this button, on click toggle theme, and area label, let's define this as color mode, and class name, so we would give class name here as toggle dark mode. This is like custom class which we have defined, toggle dark mode, and focus outline none, and some transition and transform. Okay, I will apply transform as well, and on hover we will add translate y direction in the reverse direction. Okay, so that is translate y direction 1, and motion reduce to transition none. Okay, and motion reduce to transform none as well. Transform none. Okay, yeah, so I think that's pretty much for this styling. So next is we would pass the image with some styling. We'll make width auto and height as 8 and margin right as 2, and alt will give as toggle state dot theme, and the source would be toggle state dot image. Okay, so this is nothing but the moon and kind of sun kind of symbol for dark and light theme. Okay, so that was thing. If it's no section is selected, I mean no focus section, so we just display empty button. Okay, right, so that was for editor part. So and now next thing is for preview and raw section. So we'll define one more div beneath here. So here again, so we'll make this as flex 1, and justify end. 1 second, so justify as end, and border bottom, and a border gray color I'll give it as like something lighter, so 200. Okay, and here I will define one semantic tag nav, and give the styling is margin bottom pixel in the reverse direction, and make it as a flex display, and the space between them as a 8 in x direction. Okay, and the area label I will define it as tabs. Okay, fine. So make use of again column header dot tab component which you have created, and is active selected tab is equals to tab dot editor. 1 second, not editor, preview. Okay, so this is for preview and raw section, right? So again give some styling, adding bottom 3, and on click call that set selected callback function tab. Okay, and set it to tab dot preview. Okay, and the title would be preview column preview. Okay, this is that preview tab, and beneath I think I'll just copy paste this and change it to raw section. Okay, so here I'll change it to raw, and also here to raw section, and here preview column raw. Okay, yeah, so that is this is pretty much the tabs component. So now I will export that, export default tabs. Okay, so these are all the components required for the edit preview container. Okay, so now going to the editor preview container, we would need again editor column as preview and preview column as components. So that also we will define. So that is editor column, and also preview column. So first we'll complete this editor column. Okay, this will complete as quick. Okay, so this one is export const editor column. Okay, and for this the parameters required is which is the focused section slug, so that is needed for this, and also the templates, and also set templates callback function, and the theme, and set toggle state. So these are all the things it is needed. And this T object from use translation editor. Okay, so let me import that. Import use translation from next 18 next. Okay, so this is that object. Then next we will get the markdown from the template. I mean, so that this has to be displayed in this editor part, right? So we'll write the function is like, not function, yeah, we can say it's function. Okay, so get markdown. So we'll take the section first, const section, and use the templates array and find the section that we want using the focus to section slug. Okay, focus to section slug, and then return that section. Okay, if section is present, we will return markdown from that section, else just empty string. Okay, so that was the get markdown, and the state variables that we need is the markdown. To keep track of markdown, we need one variable, and also we need if it is focused or not for that one variable. Okay, so let me define that. So that is const markdown set markdown. Okay, so let's name this as initially take the value from get markdown function, and then is focused, just to highlight, I guess, to highlight the color if it's focused. Okay, so use state false, and we will make use of use device detect hook that is mobile. Okay, use device detect, and also we will keep track of Monaco editor is set to null or not. Okay, so Monaco editor, and set Monaco editor, and use state to null. Okay, and also take a save backdrop function, sorry, backup function from use local storage hook. And we would define two a reference for Monaco editor ref and also text editor ref. Okay, so let's name that as Monaco editor ref, initialize it to null, and this one text editor ref, again make use of use ref and initialize it to null. Okay, so these are all the variables that we need for this component. So now let's not worry about the functions further needed for this component. Go on, write the template. So later on all we will, once we are done with the templates, we'll write the functions needed for this component. Okay, fine. So if, oh my god, okay, fine. So if focused section slug is not null, I mean kind of not no edit, if it's no edit, we will just display text saying that editor select something. Okay, so that is paragraph P, font SM, and the text as green, something like 500, and the max width as 28 rem. Okay, just customize the max width, and also text as center, and margin X direction auto, and margin top 10. Okay, fine. So here the text which we would display is the editor select. So I'll show you what that content is. So if you go to public part and see the editor select, this one, select a section from the left sidebar to edit the content. So this is what will be shown if none is focused. Okay, so we'll go back here, and if it's not null, I mean, then again we check again if it's mobile. If it's mobile, we will display the text area. If it's not, we will display the Monaco editor in the website or desktop level screen. Okay, text area on focus, we will set focus to true. On blur, we will set focus to false, and the reference, the above one which we have defined, text editor ref, we will attach that here, and the type will mention it as a text. And on change, we will call this function which I have not written above, we'll write eventually. On edit, so what should happen if the text in this is changing? Okay, e dot target dot value, and then value will be markdown, set markdown here, and styling for this. Okay, so here it will be full screen, and rounded little sesame corner. Okay, and border gray color to 500, I would say, and width I'd give as full, and padding in all directions 6, and resize none. Okay, and here custom styling is if theme equal to vs hyphen dark, then background I'll make it as gray, and text as white, or else leave it as default. Okay, so that is it if it's a mobile text area. If not, we will display Monaco, okay, editor, and okay, and Monaco editor. Okay, fine. On mount, I should import Monaco editor from okay. Just a second. Yeah, Monaco editor, I think I should import, right? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so that I should import. So let me name this as, no, not editor. Destructure it, editor from this one. Okay, and then use that, I guess. Just a second. Yeah, so on mount, here again I should define this function handle editor did mount. Okay, so this I will define eventually, and then wrapper class name to some styling here. Okay, rounded SM border, and the border is gray, give some lighter 500. Okay, and class name full screen, and the theme will give pass the theme variable, and the language is markdown, and the value is also markdown variable. Loading, we will display the content as loading. Okay, and area label markdown editor. In options, mini map I don't want, so I will make this as false, and line numbers also I don't want, so make this false. Okay, so once we are done, I'll close this. So pretty much done, and not done. We should define a lot of functions above, so we'll get that functions done. Okay, so first function what I would write is handle editor did mount. Okay, so let me define that handle editor did mount. Okay, so this to pass the editor as the parameter, then take that editor ref and set current to the this editor, and then set editor color theme from local storage. Okay, I'll call that a define function first, then I can call that. So here I will write function set editor color theme from local storage. Okay, and then if local storage dot get item is having the key editor color theme, editor the color theme, and is equals to light, we will set toggle state the theme variable as light, and image to toggle underscore moon dot sh. Okay, yeah, so now this we will call here handle did mount. Okay, here set editor color theme from local storage and just call that. Okay, so these are the two functions. Next, then on edit, of course this function is needed. What should we do? On the text is changing in the Monaco editor or text area. For that, the input would be the value in that text area or Monaco editor, and set markdown to the value. Okay, and new templates dot map template. Here if template dot slug is equals to focus the section slug, then I will return template comma markdown value. Okay, and return that template. Okay, what's wrong here? It should be this. Okay, yeah, once. Yeah, then set templates to new templates and say backup. Okay, the simple we'll set the markdown that current to these markdown variable, and new templates we will map this template and check find the slug which is equals to the focus section slug, and add this markdown to this existing template. Okay, so that is what we are doing in this on edit function. And then next what else we need is okay, now we'll try to handle the use effect. So what should we do as soon as this gets mounted? So first I could think of is we should check if it's not mobile. If it's not mobile and no Monaco editor, we should import Monaco editor React. Okay, and then set Monaco editor to that default. Okay, so that is what it's needed initially. So I would do that, Monaco editor React, then editor component, set Monaco editor dot default. Okay, this is what, and also it is dependent on Monaco editor variable is mobile, and then set Monaco editor. Okay, these are all the things that is dependent of. And one more thing is we will set the markdown. Okay, that is use effect. Okay, let's define markdown variable and use that get markdown function, and then set markdown. Yeah, above initially we'll set to the default markdown, and this dependency is the focus, the section slug, and also the template. So whenever the content is changes, so we will update the markdown variable here using this effect. Okay, use effect. So is there anything else that we should add in this part? I guess that is pretty much for this editor column. So next we'll go for the preview column. Okay, and preview column and raw column, I mean preview column and raw preview. And once those two components are done, then we'll go directly to the edit preview container and write that, and then consume that in the editor page. So now I will write the preview column component. So preview column again, let's export this as preview column, and here the things it is needed for this is selected section slugs, okay, so that it has to show the preview of all this sections, okay, and also get template, so that using slug it can get the template and the selected tab. So these are the three things it is needed, okay. Now first, selected section slugs, what we'll do is we'll set new set and selected section slugs, okay, and then write the get the overall markdown. I think we have written this in the some other component, we'll just write very quickly. So just combine all the markdown, okay. I've explained this part in the previous video, so I'll just write the code very quickly, okay. Template, get template section, okay. If template is present, return combined accumulator and template dot markdown, okay. Else return this accumulator and then initially make it as an empty string, okay. This is just the known function, and then we'll define one boolean variable, okay, show preview or not. If it is tab selected is tab.preview, then only this will be set to true, okay. So I think I should import this tab, one second, import tab, yeah. So this is this. Next we will just return the template, so here we'll write one div and write the style this div with some custom, we'll make height as a full and preview width, and then medium, if it's medium with auto, we'll make it as a auto, and the border will add border, and the color for border as like gray color, lighter gray color, make it as 500, and the corners will make it as a rounded corners, and padding as 6 in all directions, and this will have preview class and the bg white full screen, okay. We'll make this as a full screen, and overflow X I'll make it as scroll, and if it's a medium screen, overflow X as auto, okay. And now if additional stylings based on condition, if show preview is true, I will add overflow Y as scroll, okay, else overflow is hidden, yeah. So this is the styling for this div, okay. And now based on if show preview is true, will show something, if not will show some other thing, okay. So show preview is true, I will show React Markdown. Again I will import React Markdown from React Markdown, and also React GFM, okay, from React GFM. So those two are needed for previewing Markdown, okay. So Markdown from Markdown, and also remark GFM from remark GFM, okay. So I'll use that here. So if show preview is true, then we'll make use of a React Markdown and use the React Markdown plugins and pass here remark GFM and also children to the Markdown. Okay, this basically it will convert Markdown into the end output Markdown visualizer kind of thing. So that is why we are using this React Markdown. Okay, and then renderers. Okay, these are all again I refer from official documentation. Okay, you guys you'll have detailed explanation over there. Just have to spend some time over there. Okay, and this one. Okay, and again link from this href to ops.href and target to blank. Okay, and here props.children. Okay, that is it for this React Markdown. If it's in show preview mode, if it's not, we will show raw preview, which I will define after this component. Okay, and pass the markdown text here. Okay, so this is this pretty much in the preview column. Then next I'll go and define the raw preview section. Okay, that will be very small component, that is raw preview.js. Okay, so let's export that default function raw preview, and it will receive text as props. Sorry, it's not arrow function. So okay, and we will define one ref, text area ref, using use ref hook. Okay, and so this is from React. Okay, and make this as a null. This should be equals to initially as null, and one state variable to keep if copy was success or not. Okay, copy, and initially make this as false. Okay, now we will define the template. So here one div, and make this a site full and relative. Okay, and add one button here, and some styling for this, just absolute, and top 0, and right little space, so kind of 7, and focus outline none. Okay, and make this type as button, and on click I will write one function above, so that is copy to clipboard. We'll write this function copy to clipboard. Okay, fine. So if depending on if true or not, we will change the SVG icon that will be showcasing. Okay, so that I will take it from this node. Okay, so just a second. So here raw preview, this is first thing. So if it's not true, we'll show this SVG. If it's true, we'll show this SVG. Okay, yeah, so that was the thing. So beneath this we will give the text area section. Okay, and ref text area will attach that above reference, and then it is just a read only, and also some styling for this, make sure it will take the full height and also full width, and resize none, and also focus outline none. Okay, and the value will be the parameter which we received as text. Okay, so that's pretty much this text area. Okay, now the only thing is left is we should define the copy to clipboard function. So let me write that as well here. That is copy to clipboard, and it will receive event as input parameter, and text area ref. I would select the whole that section, text area section, and then document dot exec command copy. Okay, and then focus, highlight that selected area, that is text area section. Okay, and set copy success to true, and then set some timeout. So after which we will set a copy to success false. Okay, so that is false, and the timing for 3 seconds. So it's after 3 seconds it will be automatically will set copy success to false. So this is the raw preview component. So we're almost done with all the components required for the edit preview container. So next what we'll do is go ahead and define the edit preview container. Okay, that component, once we are done finishing that, we can use that in our editor page and showcase it. That is the final part of this application. Okay, so let me name this as edit preview container. Okay, so this is what let me name. Okay, we can name this editor preview container. Okay, and for this the input params required is templates, and again callback function set templates. Okay, and then get template to get the template from the slug, and focus to section slug, and also selected section slugs, and set selected section slugs callback function. Okay, so now yes, of course I need this t object. Use translation editor. So let me import that. Okay, import use translation from next IIT next. Okay, fine. Next we will define one variable to remember the dark and light theme for the editor, that is toggle state, and set toggle state. Okay, so we'll make this as an object use state, and which will have two variables. One is theme. By default we'll make it as a vs dark, dark theme. Okay, and image would be toggle underscore sun.svg. Okay, so this is for changing the theme of our editor. Okay, and one more variable is which tab is selected. To keep track of that, we need one variable set selected tab, and by default I will set it to tab.preview. Okay, so tab.preview, and again make, if we are on mobile we'll add some conditions for, so use device detect hook. Okay, fine. So we will write two variables, show editor column, when should we show editor column, and the preview column. Okay, so editor column, it's non-mobile, then only we should show, and also selected tab should be equals to tab.editor. okay, and again const show preview column. Again same, it should not be a mobile on or selected tab should be tab dot preview, or selected tab should be raw. Okay, only then we'll show a preview column. Okay, so that was thing. So now we'll jump on to the creating the template. Okay, fine, create one div here, and here make this as a flex, and the flex one padding top as 6, and the padding x direction I will give same 6, and if it's a medium we'll make no padding in all directions, and flex call. Okay, and if it's a medium we'll make this as a flex row. Okay, again if it's mobile we'll display the tabs which we have created the tabs component, so we will display that tabs, and again pass that parameter, that is selected tab. I will pass selected tab and also set selected tab callback function. So set selected tab and focus to section slug, so pass that focus to section slug, and toggle state, same here, toggle state pass to that component, and toggle theme pass that toggle theme variable. Okay, or else null. Okay, if it's only mobile show tabs, or else no. That is this meaning. Next, if we have to show editor column, if show editor column is true, we would render this div. Okay, so div, again some styling for this, make a width as full, and if it's a medium I'll make it as off of the screen, and on the padding x3 and full screen. Okay, again here if it's not mobile only we will show these headings, I mean column not dot heading. Okay, in this what I will add is editor column editor. Okay, and focused section slug is not equals to no edit. Okay, we will render that toggle theme icon. Okay, button, and inside that icon, I mean image, on click we'll pass this on toggle theme function which I will define, and area label to color mode, and some styling for this, so that is toggle dark mode, and focus outline none, and transition. Okay, and it's some transform, and if it hovered, some effects like translate y1 in opposite direction, I mean reverse, and again motion reduce, transition none, and motion reduce, transform none. Okay, so that is the styling for this button. So next I will define that image, class name again width auto, and height I will restrict to 8, and margin right 2. Okay, and halt I would give here toggle state dot theme. Okay, and the source would be toggle state dot image. Okay, so yes, if this the styling, okay, if not, just empty button. Okay, this is for thing, and if it's mobile, just nothing, don't display anything. Okay, that is for that. And wait, did I miss something? I think so. Null. Okay, and here I would define editor column. Okay, that means editor column, and focus the section slug will pass the focused section slug here, and selected section slugs as well. Selected section slug, set selected section slug. Okay, and then templates as well, and set template callback function, set templates, and then theme toggle state dot theme. Okay, and set toggle state, set toggle state. Okay, so that is it here, and we'll close the div. Did I miss something? Okay, let's check. Close the div. Okay, and then here yes, so it's null. Again, if it's a preview, I mean if it's not a mobile, we will show heading and also the button to toggle the theme. Okay, or else null if it's mobile, null, and then editor column will be showcased. Okay, that is thing. Okay, if it's show editor column. Now we'll go for the show preview column. Okay, that is show preview column. If it's true, again I think it's pretty much the same, but again we'll create one div here and give padding x direction 3 and make this as a flex one so that it'll occupy as much as space it needs. Okay, I think I should close this. Okay, and same, check if it's mobile. No, so if it's not mobile, we have our div, and style this border as a bottom, and give some gray color for this border, that is border gray, let's say 200, some lighter color, and then we close this div. Okay, so next we'll define now semantic tag and give margin bottom some pixel, 1 pixel, and the space make display as a flex, and give space x direction as 8, and area label I'll give the name as tabs. Okay, fine, so that is thing. Now inside this I will define that column header dot tab. Okay, so this again is active, selected tab is equals to tab dot preview, then only this will be active. Again, class name, we will have some padding bottom 3, and on click we will set the selected tab to tab.preview. Okay, so that is it, and add the content here, that is preview column preview. Okay, and I'll do the same for the raw tab as well. Just I'll change the naming convention. Okay, so here may change it to raw, and here I'll set it to raw, and here change the name to just raw part. Okay, so that is the thing. So here if it's not mobile, I mean it's mobile, just set it to null. Again, beneath this preview column, selected section slugs, get template, selected tab. Okay, yeah. So finally here again I should give null if it's mobile, I mean. Okay, so that is pretty much. So did I use anywhere toggle dark mode? No, right? Okay, not model mode. No, I think this is it pretty much, I guess. So we just export this and try to use it in the editor page and see the output. Okay, let's go default editor preview container. Okay, so go back to the editor page and then refer that here. So we will import that component and pass the respective parameters and see how does this look. Okay, editor preview container. So for this templates, I'll pass templates, set templates, I'll pass set templates, and get template function. Okay, focused section slug, set focus section slugs, set focus section slug. Okay, selected slugs, selected section slugs, set selected section, set selected okay, I missed this. Set focused section slug here, and here set selected section slug. Okay, I think this should be pretty much. And also for this to work for the different languages, we should define this get static props and make this as async and pass this locally object parameter, and then return in terms of const section template section templates. Okay, and on side in await server side translations and use that locally and pass whatever the JSON you need, and then return that in terms of props so that we can refer in the above. In the above component, so like this, props section template, and then spread this 18 yen, and also I think I should import the server side, import server side translations from next 18 server side translations. So I guess this is it. So let's check the output. If it's rendering or not, then we should go ahead and debug. Okay, toggle theme is not defined in edit preview container. So go back to this. I think I missed defining that function, so let me see if I define that or not. So okay, I didn't define, so let me define that. Okay, so let me define here const toggle theme and toggle dark mode, pass toggle state, set toggle state. So I would define the helper function toggle dark mode. So I will define, let me define here something like this, toggle dark mode, and input params would be for this toggle state and set toggle state. Okay, and here if toggle state dot theme is equals to vs-doc, which is the default one which we have set, so we would toggle the state theme to light and the image to toggle mode. Okay, and then save the same in our local storage. Set item editor color theme is light. Okay, else just the opposite. Set toggle state theme would be vs dark and image would be toggle sun. Okay, yeah, so and set the same in local storage as well. And so the key is editor color theme, and value which we will set is vs dark. So this is the toggle dark mode. And also we forgot here one more part, edit preview container. So here as soon as it mounts, we should set the selected tab is if it's mobile to editor or else to preview. Okay, so set selected tab is mobile, I will set it to editor or else to preview, and this depends on these mobile parameters, so that's where I'll pass this as a dependency for this use effect hook. Okay, so I think it's done, so let's go and check now. Okay, handle editor mount, we defined it as double L, so let's go and edit that as well. Editor column, here. So let's go and check. Handle editor mount is not defined. Okay, handle editor did mount. Okay, I misspelled it. Okay, now let's check. Oh my god. Fine, now let's check it. Yes. Okay, so this should not be this. So let me check why it is not here. Okay, editor. Preview column, preview column row. So did I not define? So let's check. It is there. Whatever, let's check the functionality first. Okay, so you see, I think nowhere the translation is working. I'll check. Okay, fine. So you see, this is the preview part and this is the okay raw preview. Okay, raw preview is not defined where in preview column. So I will import this. Okay, so let's go now and check. Okay, so this is a preview section and this is preview column. Okay, so similarly I add this and it will be added here and go for the preview section. Yes, so I had here something like, well, let's add this we did it something, so it should reflect here. Ideally it should reflect why no. I think we missed something, not able to reflect. So let's check this. Okay, able to do this and delete this part. Yes, but there's a lot of bugs, but for now I'll close this video, and in the next video I will sort out the all issues and showcase you the end code. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and keep subscribing to my channel, and please, I'm open to suggestions. If you feel I could improve at some place, please feel free to ping me. Thank you.